This is from Ashvalayana Grihya Sutra. Vishnoho Shresthena Rupena Vishnoho Shresthena Rupena Asyam Naryam Gavinyan one vertical line. Vishnoho Shresthena Rupena Asyam Naryam Gavinyam Pumamsam Putran Adehi Pumamsam Putran Adehi Dashame Masi Sutave Swaha. Dashame Masi Sutave Swaha is common. Dashame Masi Sutave Swaha. It's from Ashvalayana Grihya Sutra. Because what is said in Ashvalayana Grihya Sutra is in tune with Veda, we take it. Ashvalayana Sutra is not our final thing. Our final word is from the Veda. I made it clear earlier also. So take it anything else other than Veda, maybe Ashvalayana Grihya Sutra, maybe somewhere Paraskara Grihya Sutra, or some Brahmana, Mantra Brahmana, or whatever it is. It takes the second place. Only when it is in tune with the Vedic thoughts, yes, you consider. Otherwise, you don't consider it. So, because I have dictated some mantra from Ashvalayana Grihya Sutra, don't be under the impression that it is perfect and that is a pramana, that's a proof, that's ultimate. No, it's not ultimate. Ultimate is the Veda Samhita. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samveda, Atharvaveda, all put together. You got nearly some 20,300 odd mantras. That is final and ultimate. Anything else is in support of it. I have quoted something from Ayurveda. It's not that what is said in Ayurveda is ultimate. Because it is in tune with Veda, yes, we have quoted it. If you find something in Ayurveda which is not in tune with Vedic thoughts, we directly, without any consideration, we discard it. Even though it is said in Ayurveda. So that we should be very clear. For our ultimate touchstone is the Veda Samhita. What is said there, we take it, otherwise we leave it. So here it says, Asyam Naryam Gavinyam. So in this pregnant lady, we are speaking about a pregnant lady. Asyam Naryam Gavinyam. Gavinyam. Gavi is Gamulra Gatav. Inyam Minigatav. So one who is progressive and progressing in her pregnancy. Asyam Naryam. One is progressing in her pregnancy. We are praying God. Vishnoho Shresthena Rupena. Shresthena Rupena. Let the child take the best form in the womb. And our prayer is Vishnoho, with the blessings of Vishnu. Vishnu is one who is all-pervasive, omnipresent. That's God Satyananda. He is actually doing the things. So he does it in accordance with the karma phala of the Atma which has come into the fetus. So he is the one who is doing it ultimately. Of course, we have supplied the physical ingredients. How the physical ingredients have to be put together, it is for that omnipresent. So in the womb of this progressing mother, progressing in always, progressing in her thoughts and results, progressing in her pregnancy, we pray the God to give a beautiful shape When I say beautiful shape, it is not just the physical one. It's physical, mental and everything in accordance with the karma phala of the Atma. And Pumamsam putra nathehi. Putran. So it's in plural. Let she deliver many children. Not in this one birth, in different pregnancies. Let she deliver children. Putran, it is there. It also means putri also. Putrayaha, that also there. Putri, plural form. So there is no discrimination in case of gender. And Dashme Masi Sutave Swaha. In the 10th month, let she deliver it. So one word is, one little explanation is required to Putra, let she deliver many children. So how many? It's a question now. How many? Our family planning people say 1 or 2 or 3 maximum. And some people say we need not have our own biological children, we may adopt children. And we may have an extended family where we live, we'll have more number of children. That's all fine. That's all fine. What does this mean? In accordance to Vedas, it says, it's not just enough if you bear the child. It's not just enough if you deliver a child. The child has to be given all the samskaras, all the culturing to be done, and he should be able to stand its own legs and lead a good life. So the education starts from the womb of the mother. That's what we are discussing, Simantonayana. So this education, what has started, you should have a logical end. So to arrive at that logical end, maybe it takes some 3, 4 or 5 years, sometimes even 7 years. So up to that, we have to take care of the child and develop it, help it to progress. Only then the duty of the father and mother will be usefully delivered, discharged, the duty will be discharged. So naturally it says, if it is 3 or 4 years, yes, the gap between one child and the other child has to be 3 to 4 years. You have to concentrate on the child and give all the samskara, what is required. Samskara means all the inputs, what it requires to lead a good life. It has to be given in the early age. So 3 to 4 years. Maybe the fertile period of a woman may be, say, from 15 to 30 years, 45 years. So in 30 years, if everything, not only this, not only caring for the child, if they are also affluent, if they can give and attend to the needs of the child, yes, hardly they may have some 8 to 10 children, if all other things are okay. So approximately it is 9 to 10 children, which is okay in the extreme situation. That's what Vedas say. If such things are not available, if you're not able to concentrate on the development of the child, if I'm not affluent enough to bring up those children, yes, it comes down 9 to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it depends upon our capacity to educate. It is a capacity for us to bring up the children, the environment and everything. And maximum is 10. Maximum is 10. 10 is extreme, ultimate. If everything is fine, 100%. That's not there, it is less than that. Putra, though it is in plural, it need not be taken as plural. If our capacity is 1, okay, we are happy with 1. So number of children is not a big issue. It depends upon our capacity to bring up and bear the children and give them a good environment and education. Upon that it depends. It varies from person to person, family to family. And anyhow, I told you this is from Asholana Griha Sutra. We need not take it too seriously. We have to correlate it what is said in the Vedas, Veda Samhita Bhaga, and then understand this. So that's one mantra, Swaha. Dashmi Masi Sutave Swaha. Dashmi Masi is very good. That is repeated in the Vedas also, in the 10th month. So the child is in the womb for 9 months and plus. Yes, it would have grown well, it would have developed well, and it can carry on its functions independently. That's the meaning of the Dashame Masi Sutavi Swaha. The next mantra what we have got is Prajapatena Tvadetanyanyo Vishwa Jatani Parita Babhuva. This I have seen already in that Ishvara Stuti Prarthana Upasana. Refer back to it. Ishvara Stuti Prarthana Upasana. Here this mantra comes, we have discussed about it. Prajapate na tvadetanyanyo vishwajatani parita babhuva yat kamaste juhumastanno astu vayam syama pateyo raina. This is Rigveda 10, 121, 10. 10th mandala, 121st sukta and 10th mantra. Because I discussed about it earlier, I'll just rush through the meaning of this. Prajapate, the protector of all. Praja, Praja is we Sachit. We souls, including the soul in the womb. All souls, protector of us, all creatures, children, grandchildren, everyone. Prajapate. Tvadetat anyo na vishwaha. Other than you, O Satyanda, it's addressed to God. Other than you, O God, there's no one who can protect us. You are our only protector. God is one. There's no doubt about it. God is one. So that one God is a protector of all. And he also Jatani Parita Babhuva. Jatani, all that is created, this universe. Here we have got the animate and the inanimate, the mobile and that is static, everything that is created in the universe. Creatures and inert things. You are the one who is sparing it. And you are the one who knows everything. Sarvagnya, omniscient. Jatani parita babhuva. Yat kamaste juhmaha tanno astu. You are performing the samskara with some goal, with some intention. Here in Simantonena, the intention is to educate the child in the womb, to help the child to develop its mental faculties well. So we have got an intention, we have got a goal of performing the Simantonena samskara. Let it be fulfilled. Jomaha tanno astu. Yat kamase. With what intention, with what goal we are doing it, let it be fulfilled. Just because of prayer it won't get fulfilled. I make it very clear. Mere prayer cannot do it. When you say let it be fulfilled, we have to work in accordance with it and then it will be fulfilled. We pray and the fulfillment will come. No. Between them there is one. That is our effort. Prayer plus our effort, right effort is equal to fulfillment. Anywhere, anytime, any prayer for that matter. That's why the word has come, Prarthana vai sankalpaha. Prarthana is prayer. It's not just prayer, which will give us the fruits. Prarthana should be converted into determination that we will do in accordance with it. Then we get the result. So between prarthana and result, there is effort from our side. We have to play our role, we have to play our part. Then only we get it. I give several examples for that. I want good health. Oh God, give me health. He will not say tathastu and I get good health. No, I have to practice healthy things. My thinking, my words, my actions, my diet, everything is to be healthy. If I do it from my side and pray God give me health, yes, my health will be, the request for health will be fulfilled. If I just pray give me health and lead an indisciplined life, eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want, do whatever I want. Can I expect health? Never, never. Anything for that matter. Oh God, give me good knowledge. That's my prayer. Wonderful. Prayer is wonderful. Will I get that knowledge? Will he say Tathasu and he'll write something on my womb or something on my tongue and I get the knowledge? No. Such stories are there. That's a different thing. That's why I quoted that. It won't happen. When I pray, God give me good knowledge, I have to study, work, experiment, experience, and at the end of it, yes, knowledge will come. Vidya will come. So between prayer and the result, my full honest effort in the right way is always there for anything. Oh God give me wealth. There are stories. I prayed for God for wealth and he rained gold, silver, this and that, and I became wealthy. No, such a thing is not possible. Never. Okay, praying for wealth is good. If I ought to finally get to wealth, between prayer and the result, I have to work for it honestly, in the right means, put my effort, and then I get wealth, not otherwise. Anything for that matter. Between prayer and result, between prayer and fulfillment of the prayer, between the prayer and the answer for the prayer, there is always an effort from my side. What is it called? It is called as Purushartha. Purushartha is effort on our side. Purushartha doesn't mean only by Purusha. Purusha is not male, that we also discussed. Purusha is the one soul which is residing in a puri, in a town. The Sharira is my town. I reside in this. So the soul in this is called as the Purusha. Whatever effort that Purusha puts is called as Purushartha. Prayer should get translated into Sankalpa. Sankalpa should be translated into effort, that is Purushartha, then the result. But most of the time, when you pray, we forget the middle stages, middle phases. I have prayed, God will give me. That's how we expect and sit up. No. This prayer should be followed by Purushartha, and Purushartha will result in the result. That scheme is there always, and that is universal, and nobody can change it. Prayer to result is not there. Anytime, anywhere. So, I have prayed, and I'm also ready to put my effort for it, my Purushartha, and let it be satisfied. Vayam syama patiyo rayinam. We shall be the masters of wealth. That's the meaning here. We shall be the masters of wealth. Rayi means wealth. Patayaha, masters, shall be the masters of the wealth. Vayam syama patayo rayinam. Now this is also very important. In the present day situation, we are not masters of wealth. We all become slaves of the wealth. I want wealth, I'm ready to do anything, whatever I want to get money. Hook or crook, doesn't matter. So a person who goes after money and does things without any rule, without any discipline, without any good or bad consideration, yes, we call him the slave of wealth. He is after wealth. He wants money, yes, I'm ready to do anything, whatever I want. If it's cheating, no problem. If it is stealing, doesn't matter. If it is misrepresentation, fine, doesn't matter. As long as I get money, I'm happy. So if we do such a thing, we are called as slaves of wealth, or masters of wealth. That is, wealth is okay, but the means to get wealth also have to be righteous. The means is also equally important to the goal. So when you follow that means, only through this means, only through this honest and hard work I get my money, then I got condition to get the money. That conditionally earning the money means I am master of it. I am not a slave to it. Vayam syama patiyorem. This is one way. The other way, if I get the money by hook or crook, I will not have control over that money to spend. On its own, it goes. In the present day situation, whatever money I earn by hook or crook, you go to the hospital, you go to the doctor, we'll go in taxes, heavy taxes. So many things, so many ways are there where it will go and I'll have no control over it. Because of my wrong means, if I fall ill, can I save the money and will not pay the doctor? I have to shell down through my nose. Can't help it, I can't help it. So like this, almost every pie I spend goes on its own, I have no control of it. But if I am a master of that wealth, I say, I am healthy, why should I pay for the doctor? I will not pay. That will stand. Tax, whatever is due, I will pay. I will not hide the tax. I will not evade the tax. So that is my decision. So according to my decision, the money will go out. So if the money comes in according to my theme, according to my righteousness, the going out also can be controlled by me. That's the thing. Somebody will steal it. I don't have control over it. But if I earn the money in the right way, that money will not be stolen. It's a big scheme. It's a big scheme, you have to understand it. If I earn the wealth in the right way and I'm spending it the right way, then the very people who are around me will say, okay, don't touch that money. That money is for our sake only. Of course, it's with him. But this is used in the right way. So our money will be protected. Even a thief will not steal it. Because if he wants money, he can directly come and ask me, sir, I'm in a problem, can I have some money? Why should he steal it? That will be the personality of a person who earns money in the right way and spends it the right way. Nobody will steal from me. I'm in need, can you help me? Yes, this man is generous enough. Yes, okay, what's your need? Whether it's right or wrong, he will analyze and say, okay, take it, be happy. You want to return it, return it. Or help other people who are in the same situation. It's a chain he creates. So who will steal the money of such a person? Nobody will do it. That's the whole network, how it works. That's the network what you have to create in an honest society. Okay, Vayam Syama Pativaram, we shall be the masters of health. So this we are discussing now before the pregnant lady, and the lesson of honesty and transparency is being given to the child from its womb. We want everyone to be like that. Then we have got another mantra which says, Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapate Idam Namama. Prajapati, the protector of all Sachit, all who are born well, by birth all are born well only, and they have to maintain that. Because of our thinking, words and actions, we may become bad. If we turn bad, we will be relinquishing our own protection. We will not be protected. A protective shelter is there always for us. We have to be in it. That means we have to be disciplined, follow certain rules and regulations as human beings. We should adopt a human way of life. Yes, we are protected. One who follows that human way of life is called as a praja. Ja is one who is born. Praja is one who is leading a good life after birth. God protects us. That system is there. One who eats good food, he will be protected and will have good health. Simple. At the same time, one who doesn't eat good food, junk food a person eats, how can be protected? He himself is creating an opportunity to get diseased by eating junk food. Prajapati is one, if you eat right food, you will be protected. If you eat junk food, I am not responsible. It's your choice. So he has got such a system. So this is known as Prajapati. Prajapati, one who protects us, provided we are Praja. We are not just Ja, we are Praja. Prajapate Swaha. Idam Prajapate Idam Namama. And earlier, the general things what we had discussed earlier, that is Yadasya Karamno Tiriricham, that's not from Veda, it is from the Brahmana Granthas. Then we have got Bhoragnaye Swaha. So all that we had discussed earlier, that's all general. With that, the Havan comes to an end. What I told earlier, all that has to be repeated here. What I said in the Pumsamana or Garbhadana, the same thing is to be repeated. There is nothing special in that. That's general. It's not specific to Simantonnaina. So once this Havan is over, then they give some guidance. That is, the husband and wife and all the members of the family, they sit together and discuss about the would-be child, how it should be, how the thinking of the mother should be. Some of the things are discussed here. In more, with greater detail, we discuss there. So one such mantra is from Yajurveda. Om Sumitriya na apa voshadhayas santu. Na apa voshadhayas santu. Durmitriyas tasmai. Durmitriyaha tasmai. Santu. Durmitriyaha tasmai santu. Yo asman dveshti. Yo asman dveshti. Yancha vayam dushmaha. Yancha vayam dushmaha. Yajurveda 6.22. Yajurveda 6.22. Om Sumitriya na apa voshadhayas santu. Durmitriyas tasmai santu. Yo asman dveshti. Yancha vayam dushmaha. Here we have got a beautiful concept to be understood. Dvesha, it says. Dvesha, hatred, ill will, anger. All those things fall in that. Dvesha apritav. I don't like it, dislike. Of course, hatred, what we say, anger, what we say, it's all because of apritav or dislike. It's all the product of dislike. Now it says, this dislike or this anger or this hatred, whatever is there, will not take you anywhere. It's a basic concept of in the Vedas. Your dislike or your anger or your hatred will not take you anywhere. And it says that the hatred, it starts in you. You are the starting person of that hatred, that hateful thought. This will first trouble you, then the people whom you hate later. It's a beautiful psychological principle, what I have to understand, psychological rule. Anger, where will it start? It will start in my mind. Of course, before that it's there in the samskara, and in the soul, that soul expresses its anger through its mind, words and actions. So the source of this anger is me only. Due to anger, I do something, I talk something, I hit someone, okay. That is the second step. Before the anger is expressed, the very place where it has taken birth, that will be spoiled. That's the psychological rule here. So the even in the local tradition, they speak of one thing, that is fire which originates will first burn the place where it has taken birth and then spread to other places. As simple as that. The fire has started in my house, so it will burn down my house first, then spread to the neighbor's house. Because it originated here in my house. In the same way, anger, hatred, ill will, it will first burn down where it has started. That's my own soul. It burns my own soul. It burns my own self. Then it will spread to others. Others expressing. When it spreads to others, yes, people will come to know, oh, this fellow hates this person. He dislikes this person, has an ill will against this person. That will be expressed. Expression is later. Before it gets expressed, it will first burn down the very place where it has taken birth. That's my own self. So be careful about this dvesha. Dvesha is a very dangerous thing. The expression we know later, but the first harm would be done even before expression. That's in our own selves. So that lesson is taught in this mantra. They all sit down, the mother who is pregnant, the husband and the members of the family, and they all discuss about this. This is a very serious thing. Let us not give home to dvesha in ourselves. We shall love everyone. Same thing, the rule applies to love also. The love brings people together. That's the expression. Before that, it makes you well. The love, what you experience, the thoughts of love, what comes in you will help you out. If this rule is understood by us, a lot of hatred, what we are seeing outside in the world today, will come down, will drop down. And this is a rule, whether we like it or not, whether I know it or not. A person who loves everyone will be peaceful and comfortable within himself first. Then his love will extend to others. A person who is having this dislike, who has hatred, first he will be disturbed, then other people will be disturbed. The disturbance starts from the very person, from the very thought where it originates, the very place where it originates. Good or bad, good or bad. Love or hatred. That's the rule. So before I hate anyone, before I dislike anyone, I should be careful about my own self. I have to save myself. I want to save myself, I have to convert my hatred or dislike into love and affection. There's no other go. I cannot say hate someone and I'm okay. No. Because you are not okay, only you are thinking of ill will and you are having that hatred. You are having that jealousy, whatever it is. All those things have come into your mind, into your thought, because you are not all right. Because you are not all right, the first suffering will be for you. The first negative result will be to you. So many such mantras are there in Vedas. So hatred is one which is to be hated. What I mean to say is, hatred is to be thrown out of our mind. We should love everyone, every creature. We should be harmonious. We should wish for a harmonious living with everyone. Of course, nobody will prevent me from hating. Nobody will prevent me from having ill will. But please know for yourself, the very thought of ill will or the very thought of hatred or jealousy will first spoil you, will first disturb you. And you are searching for peace, searching for bliss. Why do you get disturbed? Love everyone. Love everyone. So the very negative thought of mine will first have a negative result on me and then others. I'm the first victim. I'm the first victim of my negative thought. That's in whom the negative thought has originated, that person is the first victim. If it is me, I'm the first victim. Then out of that negativity, whatever do, talk or do, everything is for the other person, he will be affected. That's okay. But first who is affected? First who is a victim? I'm the first victim, the originator. So be careful about this anger, be careful about this dislike, be careful about this hatred, be careful about this jealousy, be careful about all put together dvesha. Madhyushaha is there. Don't have this dvesha with anyone. Love everyone. They are all your fellow beings. Now who is the beneficiary of this love? First it is you. You are the first beneficiary because it has come in your mind. It has come in yourself. The origin of that love also is you and the first beneficiary is also you. Then other people. Then your external benefits. External benefits you may get or not, but internally you are the first beneficiary and you are sure of that benefit. That's the lesson that's taught in this one part. That is, whatever dvesha is there, let us not give room for the dvesha in us. There is any room, it's for love and affection for everyone. We speak of world peace, we speak of harmony in society and everything. From where it has to start? Now this Yajurveda mantra, it says clearly that it has to start from you, from your inner recesses, from your inner soul it has to start. That's the point from where it starts. And more serious you are about it, you and your environment also will respond to it positively. This is further confirmed in Patanjali Yoga Darshana. Patanjali has discussed about yoga and so many other things, and what all matter is in that Yoga Darshana, it's all taken from the Vedas. The Vedic thoughts have been reiterated by him in a sutra form, in a formula way. He says, Ahimsa pratishthayav tat sannidhau vairatyagaha. Ahimsa pratishthayav tat sannidhau vairatyagaha. If you practice ahimsa, if you practice non-violence to the core with wholeheartedness, the environment around you will be in such a way that even hatred, even enmity will be snubbed, and an environment of peace and harmony will be established around you. We have got a lot of examples for this. One I would like to quote. That's the experience of my own teacher, Sudhakara Chaturvedi, who started his studies with Shraddhanand's Gurukula in Kangadi, Haryana. Kangadi, Haridwar, sorry, not Haryana, Haridwar, Kangadi Gurukula. Of course, it was started some 120 years ago. Then he was a small boy. He was there. And that whole Gurukula was in the midst of a forest. And of course, they had these huts and other things, and they used to live there and have their education. Now, once it so happened that the teacher was teaching them by sitting in front of that hut. Of course, the whole Gurukula was in the midst of a forest. A tiger came in. A tiger came closer to the teacher. Now, the teacher was one who was practicing ahimsa to the core. He loved every creature. He just patted it and said, the students here are afraid of you. You please go. We will meet later. And just went, just like a tamed cat. And my teacher, Sudhakar, was a student then there, was an eyewitness for that. A tiger also can be handled as a pet, provided the person who handles it is full of love and who practices non-violence. I've seen this several places. One example, which is very close to me, which my teacher said, I have taken it. Anywhere it happens. The only condition is that love for other creatures should be there in our heart and soul. Ahimsa pratishthayav tat sannidhau, in that environment around that, vairatyagaha. That enmity cannot live. That enmity will be removed around the person who is the focus, and that person practices non-violence to the core. It happens. The only thing is we should have that firm belief and practice it, and it will work out. Simple things. I can quote one more example, a very simple thing, which we ordinary people can also do. I have a relative, and behind his house, there's another house. So in the house behind, there's a big tree, and every day the dry leaves will fall into the compound of my friend. It was a nuisance for him. It was a nuisance. Every day I had to remove it, and if rain comes, it all rots and everything. It was a big problem. So he used to have always discussion and fight. You cut the tree, no, it is my tree. It's well, that's your funeral. So something like that. It happened and happened and happened. This whole issue was going on for years. One day it so happened that my relative came to me and asked me, what's the solution for this? It has become a regular nuisance for me. And I said, now for these days you have all fought with him and you have not got solution. Now you extend your friendship and let us see what happens. How to do it? Because you are fighting, you are not in good terms. You are not speaking to him, he is not speaking to you. Next time when you meet him, you say him, hello, good, how are you? You talk to him. Then how it will solve? You do it, you start. You really love him, you don't hate him. You love him and tell him, hello, how are you, brother? How is your day? Good morning, you say it. He started doing it. He started doing it seriously. First few times, that fellow was astonished. What is this fellow who was fighting with me? Now he is showing friendship. What's it? What change has come in him? Okay, for 2, 3 times, 4 times, he was surprised and he did not react. And fifth time when he said hello, he said hello. He said good morning, he also said very good morning. So over a period, maybe a few months, there is a good friendship between them. And as a friend, he explained his problem. My relative explained his problem to his neighbor. See, this is the problem. Okay, don't worry, sir, I'll take care of you. So when next day he cut the branch which was protruding into his side. And it was a problem. It was all due to friendship. It was all enmity will not give good results. Friendship is what happened, really. This is on the basis of the suggestion given by the Vedas. Don't hate anyone, love them. It may take few days or maybe few months to give result, but it's sure to give results. So that love and not having enmity in our souls is the first lesson that I have to teach to anyone for that matter. And now that's being discussed here before the pregnant lady, and that's the first lesson that's being taught to the child, which is in the womb. Don't hate anyone, love everyone. That's about Dvesha. Of course, other things are there in the mantra that we'll discuss in next class. That's day after tomorrow. Today is Wednesday for me, Thursday, Friday morning and Thursday night for me. We'll continue to discuss about the same mantra. There are several other aspects what you have to do. And one thing is certain, if we are non-violent and if we love everyone, we get the same results. That's the rule. I have to. If we hate, we get back the same thing. Whatever you sow, you reap the same thing. That's a law. If I sow a mango, I will not get a neem. If I sow a neem, I will not get a mango. Whatever I sow, so I get it. So it's a wonderful, beautiful principle which you have to understand very clearly and practice this assiduously. If you practice assiduously, yes, we get the result. It takes some time, yes. Because people around us are not used to it. Because they are not used to it, they will not be able to understand my love correctly. It takes some time. If I continue showing the same love, same affection continuously, yes, there will be touch. And it happens. We can experiment it. There is no need to believe, we can experiment it. It can be done. And one more thing, those who are hating others, those who are non-violent, they have got some problem with them. They have to be psychologically treated. Because loving everyone is the basic nature of all human beings. If they are not doing it, something is wrong with them. I have to really sympathize with them and talk to them. What's your problem? Open up. I'm there to help you. I'm your friend. I love you. They will open up and everything will happen. I got a lot of such instances. Well, got a lot of such instances in the history, even in the present day. We talk to them honestly with love and affection. They will open up and they will be able to understand their problem. What is their problem? So I'll give one best example. Saddam Hussein, you heard of? He is no more. If you study his life history, his childhood was very, very turbulent. His childhood was not well. He was a brat. He was a brat. He never knew who his father was. His mother underwent a lot of problems. And all the problems he has seen as a child. Now what can you expect of him? A good man? Never, never. So he became bad, became worse, he became cruel. That's the impact of these circumstances. So if you study the life history of any bad guy, you find that somewhere he has been disturbed, somewhere he has been affected by the vagaries around him. So should we be angry with him or sympathizing? To sympathize with him. And understand and reciprocate. Say this is a problem you have got, I love you. Okay, you come out of this. Definitely they will be very happy. And they will come out. But we are not giving such psychological treatment to them. We don't have that procedure. Now here, this mantra says follow that procedure. You'll all be happy and you can make others also happy. Don't hate anyone. Everyone by nature is good. Because circumstances that have become bad. So sympathize with them and bring them around. It's a great lesson for all human beings. It's a great lesson for the humanity. Okay, be thinking about that. We shall again meet Friday morning for me and Thursday night for you. Thank you.